And welcome back, everybody. Well, another candidate has come forward to contest the top post of the leader of the Progressive Liberal Party. Local activist Troy Garvey has thrown his hat into the race. Garvey held a press conference yesterday to make the official announcement. Let's go to Kim Mullings for that story.
If not now, when? If not me, who? Why not me at this time? Why not a new face?
Local activist Troy Garvey announcing that he would be running for the post of leader for the Progressive Liberal Party. Garvey says he believes in the party's philosophies and values.
Mr. Pinlin and A.D. Hannah came in this struggle to take it over for the small. It was for the people, by the people. And when we strayed away from that, that is why we got what we got. Why you think they could have stayed in power for 25 years? Because when they started out in the beginning, it was good. It was for the people.
For that reason, he says running for leadership of the PLP was an easy decision to make.
The Progressive Liberal Party philosophy is still there. It still stands. It still is ignitable. We still could do it. But we have to take it up, polish it off, and run with it.
Garvey notes that he wants to revitalize the party. He says those voting should have the option of electing someone different, with ideas to raise funds to restructure and redefine the party before the next general election.
The object of the party is to actually get leadership in there that the people of the Bahamas, not only the Progressive Liberal Party, but even the outsiders who are probably the FNMs, DNAs, people who even in of the political persuasion, who we call the swing voters, they are sitting down on a daily basis wondering who we can vote for, why we can vote for them. And at this moment right now, the momentum of the PLP is on a low. We have to rise that momentum.
Lastly, he says he's not afraid to go up against veteran politicians like Philip Brave Davis and Glennis Hannah Martin for the leadership post, but instead salutes them for their hard work over the years. However, he remains curious to see if the Bahamas is ready for a new face in the political arena.
We have to put in the minds of the people that the same thing has us in this problem is what we don't need to go by again, and that's money. And we have to really realize the fact that we have to take that out of the equation, that you have to buy my vote, pay for this. We have to be more patriotic than that and say we have a country that we have to save and we have to live our life to the patriotic values. Put the patriotism in you so that you can understand that this is your rock.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNAS Network News.
Well, elections actually will take place during the PLP convention in the capital, and that's next week. Other candidates include current party leader and former Deputy Prime Minister, that is Philip Brave Davis, and also the MP for Angleston, Glennis Hannah Martin. Former Cabinet Minister Alfred says he just may throw his hat in there as well. Also, meeting the race for the national chairman of the Progressive Liberal Party is expected to be a hotly contested four-way race. Former Cabinet Minister Obi Wolscombe, former PLP Long Island candidate Glendon Roll, Elizabeth, former candidate also Alex Thor, and former State Minister Damon Gomez are said to be vying for the position. Elections will take place during the PLP upcoming General Convention. That's October 22nd through the 27th. Elections for the post of national chairman of the Free National Movement will also take place on Thursday, October 19th. That's 7:30 p.m. at the party's national headquarters on Mackey Street, New Providence. The race will be between Carl Culmer and Howard Grant, and also the winner will succeed. That is past chairman, outgoing chairman, that is Sidney Colley, who has actually been named to the Bahamas ambassador to the United States. Also in news tonight, well-known businessman, minister of the gospel, Reverend Ralph Russell, has passed away. Reverend Russell became an ordained minister back in 1972, and over the years was pastor at Mount Olivet Baptist Church in Holmes Rock and also Central Zion Baptist Church in Egmont Rock, where he retired in March of 2004. But he was also a standout businessman, along with late Reverend Wellington Pinder, founded the Russell and Pinder's Funeral Home. And back in 1961, Ralph Russell was 98 years young. And now it's time for us to ask the doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. Continuing our discussion on breast cancer, as I mentioned previously, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Even though the number of women being diagnosed and treated with early breast cancer due to mammograms, the numbers of advanced breast cancer cases is not falling. This might mean that mammograms are detecting some cancers that might never affect a woman's health. Unfortunately, doctors cannot distinguish dangerous breast cancers from those that are non-life-threatening. So annual mammograms remain the best tool we have for detecting cancer early and reducing the risk of death. If you have any questions regarding mammograms or breast cancer, please email askthedoctorbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And when we come back, we'll turn our attention to sports. Don't go away.